Hello. Right, before we get started, there's lots of swearing in this video, just as a warning, so if you've got little kids around, tell them to clear off. If you don't like swearing, you clear off. Otherwise, hopefully you enjoy this video. Hello guys, I'm back down Mill Farm, just doing a quick day session. Shouldn't be too long. It's a nice day today. It's probably about 14-15 degrees, something like that. Sun's out, nice cross breeze from there to the right hand side of the lake. I've got two rods out. Basically, my right hand rod is my control, if you like. My right hand rod is my normal Mill Farm setup. I'm just going to see if they're actually feeding today with that rod. The other one has got a few different variations on there, which I'm not going to bother to mention because they might not even work. But at the moment, I've had one each, one on the right hand rod, one on the left hand rod. The left hand rod, which is not my control, which is the variation, I actually foul hooked him on a fin. They're both about 14-15 pounds, but they were pretty instant. So I slowed things down a bit. I've not put a bag on for this chuck, just to make sure there's not a lot of food out there. And then we'll see if it goes off. Like I say, I'm trying to slow things down a little bit. If I don't get a take on the control, I'll put another bag back on and I'll fire it back out. There's not many people on the lake because it's I think it's Tuesday or it's Wednesday today or something like that. I think it's Tuesday today. I've got a week off work. I'm in France next week for a whole week fishing, so that should be good fun. Hopefully I'll be doing a video for that. But yeah, we'll see how we get on anyway. I won't bore you with a massive long video because these long videos can get boring. I probably won't show too many fish unless they're pretty impressive as well, but I will keep a count and let you know how this goes. Cheers. Right, the other reason for this video is we went to Furnace Lake actually over the weekend. John and I went to Furnace Lake, went to Plantation Lake, and we sat there for a very long time. We blanked probably 5 times now, and it's not cheap there. So yeah, so we're hoping to hook into something properly and land something very soon. But actually, half an hour to go, I hooked into a fish, and it was a good one. It wasn't the best kit. I was literally using all cheap gear, and it hooked me up basically into the pads. We went out on the boat and we tried to get it out, but the line snapped. So yesterday I spent a lot of money actually on new stuff. I'm not going to let that happen again. So hopefully all my new stuff will be here ready for France, and maybe I can do a product review or something whilst I'm there. But like I say, John's hooked up and been dragged into the pads. He lost his fish at Plantation Lake Furnace, and the same thing happened to me yesterday. And it was a pretty strong fish that they looked pretty big. Both of them were 30 plus, so there's a bird. So yeah, we really do need to land those fish. So like I say, hopefully we'll be back there soon, and we can show you some big fish. But we're hooking into them now. We just need to try and bloody land them. So today I'm basically here just to see how much stick I can give these fish. I probably didn't give enough stick to that fish over the weekend, so it did go into the pads unfortunately. But I'm going to give him a bit of a pull around today and try and get a feel for it. But yeah, he's looking good so far. Haven't been here for too long and landed a few, so that's good. Right, I've got some bonus footage for you. The problem with this place, right, is that because I catch well, I'm always watched. So I thought I had a take, I struck into it, there's nothing there, and I took the rig out, put a bag on it, and I thought I'd try down the side because it's been a bit quiet, and there's guys across the way that have caught nothing, that have seen me catch, and I don't know if it's a bit of jealousy or something, I don't know. But as soon as I lobbed that, it went straight into the tree, and your man over there He's in bloody tree. He's in bloody tree. Laughed to his mate. So fuck you. There you go. Yeah, that sums it up. So what I'm going to do now is give you a bit of bonus footage, show you my rig, because I've had to retie it quickly, and I'll show you why it's like this. Right then, so if you excuse all the multicolours behind, we've basically got the Avid lead, 1.5 ounce. Got basically that runs up my fluorocarbon. Got nothing else on there. I've got a very small swivel which just tucks into the insert. Got a quick clip because I've got to put these little bags on, so I'll quickly throw them on there. I don't bother with the plastic crap that you put over the top of it because I'm lazy. That's just fluorocarbon down to a very, very small bag. BM baits, all seasons pellet, and then I've just got a hook, a corum hook, which are very, very, very sharp. Probably the sharpest hooks I've ever played with. And then literally just a floating and then a sinking corn with a hair stop. That's it. And the reason why it's like that is because this specimen lake is literally like a runs water to me, and I'm forever pulling in fish and then putting out rebaiting and everything else. So I want it to be really, really, really quick. So that's the reason why it's set up like that. But literally, that is my rig, and I'm going to throw it back out. Hopefully not into the tree this time. Right, I'll just recast those because I haven't had too many knocks, too many. There's the light. There we go. Too many knocks. Not that you want to see my face anyway. Not had too many knocks, not too many bleeps or anything like that. So just had a look at the top of the lake, and I'm pretty sure that I can see quite a few fish moving up the top there. There's also no one fishing up there, so I'm going to give this another 5 minutes or so. I'm going to reel in and move up the top there. So I think I'm going to move up here. Basically, this here was where I had that video lost count. I was fishing here and I was fishing just at the top. This is the shallow end of the lake, and there's fish, 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 fish. Let's see if there's any more. Yep, one over there. You see that one there? And there's a bit of movement around here as well. There's a hell of a lot of movement just up here. And just under these trees as well. So I think I'm going to move. Oh, there he is. I think I'm going to move up here. Just had a couple roll in front of my rods, which is just around here, but I think I might have scared him off with those two fish before. So I'm going to put a bit of bait down here. Wind my rods in and move up the top there, I think. Then hopefully we'll get a few more in. There we are then. We've moved. There's lots of fizzing up here. So hopefully this is where they've all moved to. Just literally no bait on there, just hook baits, just lobbed them out there. I don't want any bait out there. Just want to see if there's anything in the area that fancy a quick bite. I'll give that a couple of minutes, maybe 5, maybe 7 or so minutes, and then I'll put a bag on. But in the meantime, I'm just going to try and look to see if I can see any fish moving around, any definite signs of fish, because there's lots of fizzing, but that could be anything. So just going to look for definite signs of fish moving. See if there's anything on top, because I've got a floater rig as well if I need it. But they generally don't hang around on the top up here. Usually you see 1 or 2, that's about it. But there's definitely fish up here, so like I said, there's no one else fishing up here. Literally just me. There's one favourite swim, one on the bay, and then one over on the swim that I was in the first time, or 2 in there. Those are the 2 that was laughing at me, so he can't see me now, so he can't see if I'm catching any fish or not. But there's a hell of a lot of fizzing going on, so it shouldn't be too long before we catch something. So basically, if you didn't watch my other videos, this is the first video you've seen of mine. Oh, there's a fish on the top there, actually. There's a fish on the top. So that's a good sign, so they're up in the water. Anyway, if you haven't seen my videos, then I've lost count. I think it was the 5th video. That was basically a hectic video where I caught quite a lot of fish, and this was in this swim. That's quite a good fish, that one. Basically I put a rod underneath this tree, towards this tree here, halfway across, and then I also put one Just down under this overhanging branch there's two bushes here. One's this taller tree, which is that second one, which is where I fished before. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. There's lots and lots of fizzing. There's loads of fizzing over there. There's loads of fizzing just there. And there's that fish on the top there, which I might fire a few floating baits out there, maybe see if he fancies something, but I'm not really too interested in getting those off the top really. But we'll see how it goes. Alright, so my rig's there. The koi's just there. There's a dark one behind him, and then there's two dark ones over the back here. Right then, the koi has managed to disappear. I think he's gone down, but there's still a big dark fish floating across there. My bait is just there in that shadow there. They don't seem to be feeding or anything, and they seem to just be loving the sunshine at the moment. But we'll give it a minute and see if they actually go for the bait or try to knock it around or anything. I think that coot's actually just, well, that moorhen's just about to pick it up. That would be funny. Best move it. Found the koi. Just where that moorhen is, right underneath him, just going towards my bait. There's another big dark fish up here. Oh, he's just swimming under the line. Don't seem to be interested at the moment. I'll keep flicking it out, and I don't want to pad this video up with this crap, so if I catch him I'll let you know. If I don't, I'll let you know if I move back to the bottom baits. It's a nice common. It's my bait right in front of his nose. See if he goes for it. Swimming forward. Scared one of them while I hit him straight in the back. So hopefully he's gone down to the bottom. And we'll get him on the bottom instead. Not that I did it intentionally or anything. He's just sunbathing, he's not interested at all. I think we're going to change to the bottom baits. Just keep an eye on them, see if they do actually stick the nose out for any food or anything. In the meantime, we'll go back to the bottom bait, I think. They're just teasing now, look. See him? 1, 2, 3. Just teasing. Tons up there. Tons over there. So I put a bottom bait there. And seeing as everyone harps on about these fucking zig rigs, I'm going to try one out. I've got a few hours now, probably 6 or 7 hours if I want it. I'll put a zig rig out. I'm going to put it maybe a foot from the surface and then adjust it a little bit. If I get nothing from a zig rig, I'm never trying the pissing things again. There's loads of fish there. If it doesn't work, then they're full of shit. So let's try that. Here's basically what I'm going to do. Looks a bit big, I don't know. We're going to try that anyway. Let's get the zoom maybe. Whoa, too close. There we go. We'll try that. I might try it with just the black and then see what we get. But like I say, if we get nothing from that, I'm not trying a fucking zig rig again. I'm fed up with people telling me that they're good and they never piss in my work. You know what? Sod it. I'm going to put a zig rig on the other one as well, because this is a good opportunity to give it a go, see if it actually works. I can see fish in front of me, and I might as well try it. I've already caught 2 fish, and I'm not fussed anyway. Nice day. So I'm going to give 2 zig rigs a go. This is going to be the only time that I actually try them. If I don't catch anything, I won't be trying them ever again. And if I do catch something, then fair enough. I'll eat I won't eat this hat because it's quite old and got dog hair on it. But we'll see how it goes. I'm going to tie another one now, bit smaller foam, and maybe I'll do it at 4 foot and then put it out in front of me there. That one was on 3 foot, cast into the shallows, so it should work out quite nicely. There's plenty of fish over there, so I'll give this other rod a go, because I've had no bleeds from that on the bottom bait. They're clearly on the top, so I'm going to give that a go on the other rod as well. There we are then, there's my second one. Tell me if I'm doing this all wrong. But there's fish with their heads popping out now. Popping out the top. I'm not going to feed them on top, I'm going to try this zig rig shit. So that one's over there, that bay. This one's going to go out in front of me. It'll probably be about 4 foot, because I think there's about 4 to 5 foot of water out there. So it should be sitting near to the top. Give it a go. And if I catch no fish, it's the fault of whoever uses zig rigs. It's your fault. I hope you feel bad. I'm in mouth. Oh shit. Here's fish then for you that like this sort of thing. I'm not too fussed by it. It's a fair size. Bit of a blemish on him, but nice all the same. Oh, a little handful. There we go. Small one, maybe 10 pounds. Not too bad. Right then, so I just want to explain what happened there. Basically, I told you I was going to put two zig rigs out. I hadn't done just yet. I was literally just making the rig up as I was telling you that. So I had a bottom bait on, and I also had a zig rig over in the bay. So basically, just about to make the zig, just about to pull the other rod in, the bottom bait rod, and it had a fish on, but the alarm wasn't on. So the fish has actually made its way over to the bay, lifted up to the surface, do a bit of sunbathing without me realising. And because I'm using running leads, the lead had slid down to the back. I basically saw that the line had moved out of the way, struck into it and pulled that fish in. That was the fish that you saw. Just as I was doing that, the zig rig actually went off. So fair enough, hold my hands up. Zig rigs, they do work. So I basically had the fish in the net, the first fish in the net, pulled into the second one, but I'm only using 4 pound line. I probably should have 8 pound line, but I'm using 4 pound line. Get a bleep. That's my right hand one. It's out in front of me. Using 4 pound line, and I gave him a bit too much stick, so I'm going to be a bit nicer next time and just try and tire him out more than anything else. So that's the plan. They're both on zigs now. One is out in front, just there, and the other one is over there in the bay. So that's what I'm going to give a go now. There's a big one just, where's my finger? Just there. So you can see him. If you're not on the high quality HD or whatever it is, 720, go on it now and you can see him a bit better. You make your screen a bit bigger then. This one just moved over in the trees, just over there. The 2 zigs out now, one's about here somewhere. The other one's just in front of my rods, which is about here. There's 2 of them. One there. Both just crashed. Having a play around. There's one just going across the surface. Yeah, just there. There's quite a few out today on top. So zig rig's probably the right idea. It's not happened as quick as the first time though. Hopefully we'll get one soon. just hooked into one. I recast because there's quite a lot over under the tree in the corner there. Just cast it, he basically got a big drop back, wound down into it. I didn't want to pull it too tight and I was into it. And then I reeled it in, give it a bit of line, probably a bit too much. I'd like the lead to drop off really, so I'm in contact with him. But the hook come out, so I've cast it straight back out there again. And then yeah, hopefully it won't be too long till it goes off again soon. So that was another false take, lifted into nothing, and then two big carp, big carp, 20 pounders, just top and tailed out in front of me, right where my zig is. One just about 4 or 5 foot in front, and one on 4 or 5 foot in front of the other bank. So hopefully we'll be in soon. Babies. Wasp. Ugh. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Go. This is where they're all hiding. See one under the tree, over there. There's one there, and then two over here. Don't know if I'll get a cast in here this tight. See him over there? Just over there. Two of them. Try and see if I can get a cast up here. That was perfect. They heard that, they splashed. Literally, that was about 2 foot off the mark. Where's my bloody thing? There we go. Right in there. I can still see them moving up there, so hopefully it won't be long until they find that. It's just black rig foam, literally probably 2.5 foot. Might even be 2 foot. It's not very deep up there at all. But when I threw it, there's literally one of them that was about 2 foot away from the rig, and they're actually swimming around where it is now. Hopefully it won't be too long now then. There's still one moving around out here, somewhere here. I've put a rig here somewhere. So I might send that out a bit further in front of me maybe. I might make it a bit longer, just see if that makes a bit of a difference. But that one looks like a good one, that's for sure. Little prick's following me now. I saw him over there. He's just jumped out of the water here. What the fuck is it? Is it a rat? I feel like stamping on it. Should I stamp on it? Do you know what it's eating? I think it's a rat. Just eating grass. Why come all the way over here to eat grass in front of me? You can do that over there. Fucking horrible things. Blonk. Gone. Right then, it's 20 past 12 now. Oh, hang on. I'll try that again. It's 20 past 12 now. Coming up to 12:30. Basically, I've not had a lot of knocks or anything like that. That one was a knock, that one was a take. I wound into him, and I could feel him doing this with his head, and the lead just come straight out. So I couldn't afford to do that with big fish. So how do you do that? Do you lose the lead, or what? I don't know. What would you usually do if that was the case? I actually felt him shaking his head, and he got rid of that pretty quickly. I'm using quite small lines, so maybe I would give him a bit more stick or whatever, but it would have been nice to have dropped that lead. So how would you normally drop your lead or whatever? But basically what I was trying to get at is that I've not had a lot of movement or whatever. I'm getting bored in between getting fish because I've got no internet over here and I'm an internet geek. So I might move around to the other side, I might just go home. I've had relatively good fun, but £4 line. I'm getting takes, which is nice, but I'm not expecting to really land them, to be honest. And like I say, it's the hottest part of the day now. It's gone a bit quiet, so it's been good fun anyway. But I don't know. Maybe I'll give it another half an hour or whatever, and then we'll see where we are from there. I moved out of the corner because I didn't get any movement. There's lots of fish moving around and playing about, but they're literally sunbathing. They weren't feeding at all. So these rigs are put back out in the middle now. And I've got one pretty quickly now. I've moved them, but like I say, it's not really fun fishing knowing that I'm not going to land these with the line that I've got. Not really come prepared. So next time I'm going to bring better line, or £10 line or something like that, and then have proper fun with them. If it gets dark, maybe I'll do some of this in France because it seems to be working. At least I know now that it does work. Before, John and I were saying that we don't believe it does work because every time we've tried we've not had no knocks or anything like that, because this Bessie Lake is kind of runs water to me and John because we know how to fish it and we know how to catch. It's been relatively straightforward. We've seen quite a few nice fish. There's only one other fish that's come out all the time that I've been here, so we're definitely in the lead anyway. But yeah, like I say, we'll see how we go out for the next half an hour or so, but this is probably going to be towards the end of the videos now. So yeah, cool. Our Koi's come back. He's just out here. Where are we? Just out here. He's obviously been for oh, there he is. There. He's obviously just been for a swim around, cruise about. It'd be nice to get hold of him, because he's quite wide. You see him there? There. He's sticking his back out of the water. It'd be nice to get hold of him. He's coming my way anyway. We can only hope, can't we?
prick teaser.